Hey everybody, welcome back. It's DJ, aka Five Guitars Guy. So I missed my upload last week, so this week's gonna be a double feature. First, here's the Popular Song Progress series, I Love Rock and Roll. Let's kick it off with the rhythm section. So on the rhythm section, I've pretty much got what the notes look like committed to memory. I mean, with all my songs, that's always been the easy part, and this was no exception. So I already see what I need to play. I just need to focus on the finer parts of musicianship, which is when and how to play it, I suppose. First thing I got to work on, and you guys have heard me talk about this all through my videos, but first thing, rushing, making sure I'm not jumping ahead or dragging, which is where I fall behind. Simple enough. Next one I got to work on is just making sure my chords are clean. Ever since I did the video, the most previous video about the string and pickup height, I've been kind of thinking about how that may or may not affect how clean my chords are. Whether or not it's human error. So I'm going to keep drilling those, keep an eye on that. I'm not even going to mess with this guitar until I actually know what I'm doing with that one. Yeah. So that's just the main thing, making sure my chords are as clean as possible. And also got to make sure my bends are clean too, not hitting the wrong line or anything. And then the other thing is making sure I get my chord changes right. I know I've brought this up in at least one other video, but I like to make sure I keep it in mind, which is making sure I don't, overcorrect and trying to get to the next chord. So, for example, the very last one before the pre-chorus. Saw that one. I was thinking way over here, but don't need to go there yet. And it's especially evident after I've done, the bend part. There have been times where I finish this part off, and I come all the way back here when I'm supposed to be here, or vice versa. So just making sure I drill this over and over until I got them perfect. So I figured, like I said, I've got what the notes look like in my head. Yay, one less problem. Just got to make sure I properly apply them. So yeah, that's about it for the rhythm section. Now on to the lead section. Lead section, 99% same deal as the rhythm section. I've got the notes pretty much down to memory as far as what they're supposed to look like. And again, I just got to make sure I get the finer points. Making sure I have clean chords. Yeah, that kind of thing. And then also making sure my chord changes are clean, because as I noted before, I've had some times where I've hit the open E chord, I'm supposed to hit the A, and vice versa. And then but aside from those two things, the major point that I got to work on is making sure I articulate the bend on this part. But my first problem was just making sure I could actually do it in time. I'm at the point where I'm pretty sure I can keep up with it 8 or 9 times out of 10, so I'm not horribly slow. It's just I've kind of noticed that I can't really articulate the different notes as well as I would like, to sound realistic. So if I slow it down, it should be. But for me, I'm rushing through it, so it doesn't sound horrible. It's just not perfect. It's one of those things I'm gonna have to drill on that point. Probably slow it down. Play it at 70, 80% until it's hammered into muscle memory, and then pick it up. I'll see what goes with that. Might be a pretty good idea for starting off these series in general. But aside from that, it's pretty much the same thing. Just making sure I don't overshoot on the chord change, making sure my chords are clean, all that jazz. But anyway, that's about it for the lead section. So that's about it for this month's entry for I Love Rock and Roll under the Popular Song Progress series. I gotta start making sure I brand that because at this point I'm pretty close to finishing this one off and doing the next thing, which I'm happy about. I figure one or two more videos, if I really make sure I drill this in, will be when I have the cover like I did with Carnival. The other part is I'm still, making sure I develop my ear for sound to try to get as close as possible. Because I mean, I liked my Carnival cover, but yeah, there was some work to be done there. But I'll get into that a little bit during the intro video to the uh, next song I heard in anime. So that's it for this one. This is DJ, aka Five Guitars Guy. See ya.